Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to The Tonight Show. You're here. Thank you very much. Great crowd. Well, guys, we were just 1 week away from Halloween. That's right. But I saw that due to a global cocoa shortage, chocolate is going to be way more expensive. Yes, the price of chocolate has gotten so out of hand that people can only afford M or M. That's right. You know, chocolate's gotten pricey when you see a guy grating a Snickers bar over a kid's Halloween bucket. All right, everyone gets one dusting. Right now, the circus peanut's like, whoa, 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 look who came crawling back. Circus peanut, very available. Yep, chocolate is more expensive. However, if you hand out raisins instead, the damage to your house will cost way more. So. Well, some big political news this morning. House Republicans nominated Minnesota Congressman Tom Emmer to be their next Speaker of the House. And a few hours later, he dropped out of the race because he couldn't get the votes. Yep, this morning, Emmer ordered 1,000 business cards, and this afternoon, his assistant was like, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that order. We should have known this guy was not going to be the Speaker of the House. This is an actual clip from a congressional hearing in 2021. Look at this. This is real.
Today's gig economy sprung out from the last recession. It offers a job to anyone who wants.
I'm sorry, Mr. Emmer?
Yes,
Are you okay?
I am.
You're upside down, Tom.
Yeah. You're upside down, Tom. Guys, I heard that Republicans held a closed-door meeting about the House Speaker job, and they blasted white noise outside the door so that reporters wouldn't be able to hear anything from the hall. Yeah, well, anyway, we got a clip of the white noise.
Really?
Yeah, check this out.
I was raised in a small town in southern Indiana in a big family with a cornfield in the backyard.
It's the only way I can sleep at night. Yeah, after 21 days, Congress still doesn't have a Speaker of the House. They picked another new nominee today, but then he quickly dropped out. It can be a little confusing, so let's break it down as simply as we can. It's time for the news in pictures.
News and pictures, yeah.
Well, it's been 3 weeks since the House had a Speaker, and lawmakers are absolutely furious. They were at a moment where the entire Republican Party seems to be having an identity crisis. And it's left the House of Representatives dangling on the edge. Speaker is an important job. You're basically the star quarterback, not just some Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. But trying to elect a new one has left experienced politicians completely frozen. All the choices feel about the same, like some generic white guy made by AI. But this isn't what Americans want to focus on right now. It's Halloween. It's a time for giant pumpkins, scary skeletons, and pretending to be someone you're not. So hopefully they figure this out soon, because the whole thing is getting super old. This has been the news in pictures.
News and pictures, yeah.
Well, yesterday, former President Trump held a campaign rally in New Hampshire, and at one point during his speech, he made a pretty cool discovery. Watch this.
Come for us. You know how you spell us, right? You spell us, U.S. I just picked that up. Has anyone ever thought of that before? I just picked that up. A couple of days I'm reading and it said us. And I said, you know, if you think about it, us equals U.S.
I'm gonna give you all a few seconds to process that. So we can, us is U.S., oh yeah. It's gonna be a pretty interesting presidential library.
The wheels on the BUS go round and round. Round and round, the wheels on the BUS go round and round. Swish, swish, swish.
It's weird when you know all the four-letter words, but not the two-letter ones, you know? Speaking of Trump, today he attended his civil fraud trial in New York City to watch his former lawyer, Michael Cohen, testify against him. And it was the first time that they'd been in the same room in 5 years. Damn, only 5 more years and he would have broken Melania's record. Yeah, it was the showdown everyone's been waiting for. Even the judge was like, ooh, this is getting juicy. Trump couldn't believe Cohen turned on him. He was like,
Besides being the reason you went to jail, what did I ever do to you?
you could tell Trump was furious at Cohen. He was like,
I'm not even going to tell you about the U.S. us thing that I... You're not worth it.
Well, tonight, President Biden welcomed Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese to the White House, and there was a bit of a mix-up at first, but here, check out this video.
Make yourself at home. You look like you could use a little R&R.
What happened?
What do you mean?
You said R&R. Did something happen?
No, I said R&R. It means rest and relaxation.
R. With an Australian accent, R&R sounds like oh no.
Hey, you like the mood here? I put in some rise up lights.
Rise up lights?
No, rise up lights. They're lights that rise up.
Oh right, rise up lights.
Hey, I'm thinking of taking a trip to Scandinavia. Which country should I check out?
No way.
No, seriously, I'm doing it. Where should I go?
I'm telling you, Norway.
Stop saying no way. I'm telling you, I'm going.
I'm not saying no way. I'm saying Norway.
We're off to a fun start.
Yeah, that's interesting. No. Yeah. Well, some news from overseas. There are some reports going around that Vladimir Putin recently had a heart attack. But today, the Kremlin denied the claims. Yeah, it was tough for medics because the defibrillator paddles kept slipping off his oiled-up chest. After the reports, people accused the Kremlin of using a Putin body double. Oh. And Putin said, "Now, y'all, hang on just a sec. Please, hang on. This is misunderstanding." Some sports news, guys. The new NBA season tipped off tonight. And, yeah. The new NBA season tipped off tonight with 30 teams competing for a championship. We thought we'd welcome the new season with a song about the team logos. Here we go. The New York Knicks have a basketball. The Toronto Raptors have a basketball. The Miami Heat have a basketball. And the Phoenix Suns has a basketball. Well, the Indiana Pacers have a basketball. And the Brooklyn Nets have a basketball. The Orlando Magic have a basketball. And the Portland Trailblazers have a... Okay, let's move on. The Dallas Mavericks have a basketball. Or the Utah Jazz, they have a basketball. Or the Detroit Pistons have a basketball. And the Portland Trailblazers, oh, geez, not this again. Let's circle back. The Timberwolves have a basketball. Or the LA Clippers have a basketball. And the Portland Trailblazers have a... Oh, God. Okay, let's just figure this out. It's a real bad drawing of a candy cane. It's a comma and apostrophe doing a thing. It's Picasso's version of a hurricane. It's Ed Sheeran going down a drain. It's Donald Trump's hair with a chicken's wing. It's a 69, don't want to be profane. Man, I don't know what it is at all. All I know is it ain't a basketball. Hey, Tariq, let me ask you, what is this thing? Do you have a clue?
Well, it's weird, and it's round, and it's red, and it's white. Kind of looks like a cookie. I'm gonna take a bite.
Switching gears. Hey guys, did you hear about this? Cruel Summer just became Taylor Swift's 10th #1 song. Okay, 4 years. It's great. Love that song, but 4 years after it was released. It came out 4 years ago, the original. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Now some other artists are hoping to get their old songs charting again. Check out what some of them had to say. First, Ed Sheeran said, "Congrats, Taylor. Now let's get Shape of You back on the charts." Yeah. Then Sugar Ray said, "Hey, we would be mad if Flyer Every Morning made an appearance, LOL." Yeah. And then Shaggy said,
"Take some strawberry jam and put it in the ham. Take the ham and the jam and put them in your hand."
And then Right Said Fred said, "We're too sexy for a lot of things, but not too sexy for another chart topper." And then Shaggy said,
"You take the pumpkin spice and you mix it all up and you put it together and it's all backed up and you drink it all up and you throw it in the can and you go back and make some strawberry jam."
And then the Foo Fighters said, "Wait, what is Shaggy talking about? Did he really say these things?" And finally, Shaggy said,
"It wasn't me."
There you go. Well, what's going on? Guys, listen to this. I read that using an anti-aging skin cream has become super popular among Gen Z, and that one of the top brands is called Drunk Elephant. To be honest, I've never even heard of Drunk Elephant.
Oh, it's the absolute best, Jimmy.
I'm sorry, Steve, you use Drunk Elephant skin cream?
Every day. And it really works. Here, watch this. I just rub on some little squirts of drunk elephant cream all over my face.
Yeah.
And?
I understand. Yeah, you do that all over your face, and then what?
Voila! I look amazing, and I feel amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. You look just like John Stamos. Is there any downsides?
It wears off really quick.
Thank you. All right, I see. Well, thank you, Steve. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good job, Steve Mandel. Looks great.
Wow.
Hey, guys, I saw that Tinder has a new feature called Matchmaker, which allows your family and friends to weigh in on your matches. There's already a name for that. It's called Thanksgiving. Why aren't you married? I'm just not sure your date wants to hear, great news, mother thinks we're a perfect match. I heard about a man in Florida who was arrested for allegedly using red and blue lights on his car and trying to pull vehicles over while wearing a Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey. Sounds like retirement's been pretty rough for Tom Brady. I think... Guys, finally, it is Tuesday. It is time for We Post. Here we go. Welcome to We Post. This is where we, as a group, decide something we should post on socials. I'm going to show you 5 different posts. We're all going to vote on whether you like each one or not. You all have voting clickers at your seats? Yeah? Hey, perfect. All right, you can vote for all of them. You can vote for none of them. Whatever you want. I just want to have fun, have a good time here. Higgins, Roots, you have clickers too?
Got it.
All right, I'll post whichever one gets the most likes from all of us because it's not a me post. It's a we post. All right, you ready? All right, the first post is, there's a certain way a DoorDash guy says, enjoy, that I just know he's eating some fries. Yeah, enjoy.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Hey, you'll love it. I did. I mean, you will. You will.
Those are real good.
All right, the votes are in. Let's see the results. Yeah. Not bad, 136, all right. All right, let's go to this next one. This next one says, candles must look at candelabras like, ooh, big plans tonight? Ooh. Hi. Ooh, fancy. All right, let's see the results here.
Ooh. Do not be our guest.
All right, yeah.
Wow.
Very honest audience. Yeah, they go, no.
Thank you, no.
They could have chose not to vote.
Yeah, no.
But they chose to vote no. No. But I love that. All right, here we go. The next one says, window units are the above-ground pools of the air conditioning world. Yeah. Window units are the above-ground. I'm afraid of those things.
Yeah.
I was afraid to install those ones. I was afraid that would fall out the window. All right, let's see the results right here. All right, not bad. All right.
2 below.
I don't know. I mean, they don't necessarily get better. I just want to remind you guys. Next up, this one says, there's always 1 or 2 people on a construction site that look like they're just wearing the helmet for fun. You're like, yeah, pointing at things, like, oh, pointing at stuff. You know, yeah. All right, let's see the results here. I like this one. Whoa, my God! Wow. Now you're being too nice. Now you're being too nice.
That'll be a record.
This last one says, any other guys lower their voice an octave when talking with the Home Depot guy? Hey, you know where the you know where the wrenches are?
Nope.
You want to arm wrestle? All right, let's see the results. Yeah. No, we got it back. There you go. We have a winner. It looks like it's this right here. There's always 2 people. They're just wearing for fun. I'm going to post this during the break. If you happen to see it online, give that We Post a repost.
Hey, hey.